I don't get what I want, I get what I need. Every single day I'm heading off to my dream, and I get everything that I damn well please. I don't give a damn if you all listening to me, cause I run it. I'm the only one that really want it, I'm the only one that's really on it. I'm just being honest, I'm just doing everything I promise, cause I want it bad enough that I'm
Hey guys, and welcome to another new What If. I don't know if I've uploaded the other video I recorded. If I haven't, I won't tell you what it was, but if I have, you know what it was. Anyway, yeah, I'm come back with this new thing I was talking about. You obviously know what it is by the title. But this new What If is, what if Deku made a deal with the devil? Because I did what if Naruto made a deal with the devil. Still not finished it, but it banged, and I really enjoyed it. And all honesty, I enjoyed the My Hero Academia storyline for What Ifs. I don't enjoy it more as an anime, but as a storyline for What Ifs. It's much more simplistic. Without Naruto, me having to cover 200 episodes in one. If that makes sense. Anyway, let's just jump straight into this after me telling you the like goal for the next part's 35 likes. And yes, how this is gonna work. Deku wasn't born quirkless. He was born with a quirk. 1 second, guys. Sorry, guys, I have to yell at Daisy. Anyway, his quirk that was born was called Ki, and he was the key between supernatural dimensions. But someone took advantage of this, and we're gonna jump into it. Deku was thought to be quirkless, and he was thought more to be a bit creepy because he would talk to people. He could see ghosts, and Bakugou would bully him even more for that, until one day Bakugou took it too far. Normally it would be like a few punching kicks. This time it hasn't stopped yet, and Bakugou's actually launched an explosion into Deku's chest, sending him flying back, probably breaking a few ribs. This caused so much pain for Deku, he's still a child at the time, that he just begged for someone to help him. And then a voice appeared in the back of his head and said,
"Oh, my Voicechanger crashed. There we go. If you want help, just make the deal and you'll have it."
Deku says, "What? The deal?" And the random person says,
"Yes, I am the devil, the ruler of hell. And you see, me and you are more alike than you think. So if you make a deal with me, I will grant you power far beyond your dream. And you just need to help me by being a conduit from my power. It's the only way I can survive in your world without dying."
Deku, still being a child and thinking, power, I could be like Kachan, says, "Okay, accept your deal." And as the deal gets made, Bakugou jumps up and slams an explosion back down on Deku, burning his skin. When something happens, power explodes from Deku, launching Bakugou back. His green eyes have turned black and red, just like the Naruto one. And he stands up in rage, still partly in control, and he starts stomping towards Bakugou.
"Kachan, your time's up with picking on me. But then you're telling me I'm bullying others. I'm gonna show you and put you in your place."
As Deku had walked towards Bakugou, the ground underneath him would start cracking and breaking apart. Bakugou was brought to tears. He tried running away, until he gets float in the air. He felt like his bones were getting cracked as his arms got pulled up to his side. He started crying while hanging in the air as Deku held him up there. Deku's fist starts closing, and Bakugou can feel his bones cracking. He starts crying and says, "Please, Deku, stop." Deku says,
"What's my name, Bakugou Katsuki?"
and Bakugou goes, "Izuku, please stop." And Deku drops Bakugou. Bakugou just had his pride broken multiple times, and he's enraged. Explosions spark up from his hands, and he jumps towards Deku. Deku's eyes light up as rings appear as red rings appear on Bakugou's wrists, both of them on his ankles. He thinks what's happened until he realizes the pain. They're crushing his wrists and his bones, and they're burning his skin. He starts screaming in pain as he falls to the floor crying. Deku smirks as he puts his hands out, and the rings on Bakugou start glowing brighter as Bakugou cries out. Weird energy starts sparking up Bakugou's arm onto his chest, and Bakugou cried out even more. His explosions turned to black reds, and the rings just disappeared, leaving a scar that will never heal on Bakugou. Izuku Midoriya's mum saw what happened and rushed over and saw Deku's eyes. He's still not fully in control, but he manages to pull it back, and one of his eyes remained red, just like Naruto. And she drags him to the doctors. They say to her, "We're sorry, this is our fault. We miscalculated your son's quirk. His quirk is actually something called Ki. It lets him gain supernatural abilities. They don't know his abilities are actually talking to the supernatural. What you saw there was a supernatural ability such as telekinesis. And he can move stuff with his mind." Inko's a bit shocked and thinks he might have inherited that part from me. And then he says, "What about the flaming rings?" And he says, "His father breathes fire, right? It's probably a mutation combining the quirks. It's quite a powerful quirk. If he can learn to control it, he will be a great hero." One of Deku's eyes, both his eyes turn back to red, and the doctor scares as the room starts shaking. Deku says,
A quirk? Do you think I'm a quirk? I'm sentient. I'm the part of Deku who really understands him. Not none of you. He can't even tell his own mother about his issues, how his apparently best friend would bully him. No. He's mine and I'm his, and we're gonna take over the world.
The doctor passes out and forgets what happened, but Inko remembers only the part about how Deku couldn't go to her about Bakugou bullying him. Deku would be in his mind talking to Lucifer and ask him what the deal was. He says, "Well, I can't survive in this world without a host, and due to your quirk, you're the perfect host. You can be a conduit to my power and use it as you will, and I get to live on in you. You're also immortal if that helps." Deku starts smiling, thinking he's become the greatest hero forever. And Lucifer says to him, "You can choose what age you stop aging, but you cannot choose past 25. I would recommend you stop aging at 21. It's where your body's at its apex." And Deku says fine. So Deku is still aged, and when he reaches 21 his aging stops. But he has super healing, etc. And Deku's mood really changed. No one picked on him anymore after seeing what he did to Bakugou. And Bakugou, when he saw Deku, would be scared to even use his quirk, as when he attempted to use it only mainly against Deku, the memories would flash back and his wrist would start burning on his scars. And Deku smiles and says, "You shouldn't have messed with me, now you can't even use your quirk on me. Here, let me help you, Car-chan." He clicks his fingers, and that really black flame appears in Bakugou's hands again as explosions. Bakugou can feel the power and he launches it out, not towards Deku, and it's explosions, but it's powerful. Deku clicks his fingers again and it sucks back in, and Bakugou can't reactivate, only his normal explosions. Bakugou's confused what it was, but Deku doesn't erase it but seals it off a bit, so he can't really remember what happened about it. He just knows that his quirks maybe evolves at some point to a stronger flame. And everything would go normal. People would stop picking on Deku and just thought he was a late bloomer, and now he has a really strong quirk. And the only abilities he would show off would be being able to move stuff with his mind and his rings. That would be until one day a villain attacked the school. On their last day, and no, I don't mean a sludge villain, I mean a literal villain attacked. It ran around and actually hurt a few students and teachers, not killing them. And then it got to Deku. He ran towards him with a blade in his hand and swung at him. But the sword didn't break through. Deku saw proper forceful, shocking everyone. And he says, "So you're a forceful type, quirk, huh? Well, that's nothing compared to me. I'm going to be like the great hero killer Stain and show them heroes that they're all fake." Deku's both eyes light up as one of the guy's arms snap, and Deku starts laughing.
You gonna kill all the heroes and show them off? You can't even beat a kid who hasn't even gone to UA yet. Try wield that sword without your arms.
Deku forces his power up so much as he tears the other guy's arms off as he screams in pain. And then he summons to his side a long blade, and he dashes towards them with his dark energy coating him, and he moves at the speed of light and easily beheads the villain. When the heroes arrive, they're shocked to see Deku's power and attempts to arrest him. And Deku can influence people's thoughts. He puts it in the back of their mind that they don't need to arrest Deku, and he gets away with it. Everyone is shocked and scared of Deku, wondering what his quirk was. A force field? Summoning weapons? He's too strong. And Bakugou just gets more and more scared of Deku as time goes on, seeing how powerful he really is. But there's also quite a large amount of jealousy. Deku went from being the weak little nerd that he was able to pick on to being this strong monster that he was scared of. The blade that Deku summoned disappears, and he smiles as which Lucifer says to his ear, "They think that's your first kill, funny, huh?" Anyway guys, I'm gonna leave it here. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you share with your friends, family, your dogs, your cats, your hamsters, your fishes, your sharks, your megalodons. If anyone has one, send it to me or let me come to your house. I want to see it. And yeah, anyway, hope you guys enjoy. Hit the like goal, get me to 10k subs. It's gonna be a madness. 10k, a Daisy Whatif maybe, a giveaway. And yeah, other than that, I hope you guys do enjoy. And yeah, I also stopped doing that annoying intro thing, as you might have noticed, because it was annoying me as well. It was just where that's how I made the intro, that included. But the images were real. I don't know why people think they were fake. You see the screenshot at the top where it literally said my channel. So I don't know why people thinking it was fake, but they were real. But I just couldn't be asked to make it anymore. So also new intro, I forgot to say. Yeah, hope you enjoy. Check out the description below. Peace out guys, bye.